While I appreciate that the series finale of Young Sheldon resolved most of the loose ends in the spin-off from The Big Bang Theory, I am irritated that a crucial narrative point was essentially left unexplored. The Big Bang Theory only provided a cursory introduction to the characters of young Sheldon, but the spin-off did a fantastic job fleshing them out and making the Cooper family more sympathetic and believable. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage, an anticipated young Sheldon spin-off, is evidence that the show succeeded in giving two characters who scarcely had any screen time in The Big Bang Theory a fascinating storyline of their own. But that doesn't make the series finale of Young Sheldon flawless. Despite young Sheldon's efforts to enhance Mima's story before its conclusion, the show omitted crucial details on the transformation of the carefree rebel from the spin-off into the more subdued character shown in The Big Bang Theory. Just like that, people were disappointed that the last episode didn't conclude Sheldon's connection with Missy, even if it showed some of his subsequent life. Season 7's decision to disregard one of the show's strongest plots was disappointing, but I suppose that's to be expected with any long-running series. After everything they caused me to go through in Season 6, I genuinely cared for Brenda and Pastor Rob, even if I don't think young Sheldon did. Unlike Pastor Jeff, Pastor Rob and Brenda were never overtly hostile toward the Coopers, therefore they weren't villains in the conventional sense. Nonetheless, during Season 6, they posed the greatest existential dangers to the marital bliss of George Sir and Mary. There was a point when it appeared like George Sir and Mary were set up to have affairs with Brenda and Pastor Rob, respectively. The plot then fizzled out and was subsequently disregarded. The fact that George Sir didn't have an affair with Brenda didn't surprise me. With that change, the likable everyman hero of Young Sheldon, a heartwarming family comedy, would have become a far more morally gray character. Even though Young Sheldon filled in all the blanks in the Big Bang Theory's plot in its last episode, the show never provided enough screen time for Pastor Rob and Brenda to warrant their disproportionate roles. Following the showdown between George Sir and Mary, young Sheldon dropped Brenda and Pastor Rob, effectively admitting that they were always just red herrings, instead of integrating them into the cast as regular fixtures. Brenda, George Sir, Pastor Rob, and Mary all found themselves in the same spot simultaneously in episode 14, A Launch Party and a Whole Human Being, from Season 6. As soon as Mary and George Sir revealed they were almost unfaithful to Pastor Rob and Brenda, respectively, tempers flared and harsh words were exchanged. The family's next-door neighbor Brenda and the church played significant roles in their lives. Therefore, it was expected that Season 7 would be affected by the aftermath of this confrontation. Rather, the two were almost dropped thereafter.